Hi guys, so today we're going to be talking about that first rule, the fasting rule. So what we need to do right now is we need to figure out which fasting window is appropriate for you and why you should do it. So fasting is a great thing and a great tool that we can use outside of those 77 days. I hope that we find the right one for you and what it is your goals are. So even for myself, I still fast every single day, and my goal is not weight loss, but it improves my mental clarity and my ability to perform at work and at home and even athletically. So fasting is a great tool to have that is amazing for our body. There are so many studies that talk about how incredible fasting is for ourself, our body as a whole, not just physical appearance. Although that is one of the best side effects of fasting is you will get leaner and you will be able to have that weight loss jump started. So with that being said, we focus here more on an eating window versus fasting times that we don't eat. So that's one of the things that I like to always think about. Or whereas I have like 4 hours to eat all my food, I have like 6 hours to eat all my food, I have 8 hours to eat all my food, etc. So what I've kind of created are three major kind of fasting goals that you can figure out which one that you should fit into the most. So the first one is a 4 hour eating window. This is mainly for people who are looking to lose a lot of weight because they are having weight issues with as far as like diseases go, right? So diabetes, different things like that. These can all start to be regulated through our nutrition, what we eat, how we eat, and when we eat. So this one is super, super aggressive. And this is going to be mainly for those people who are looking to lose a lot of weight and have been told by a medical professional that they need to lose weight. So with that being said, I would definitely, if you choose that route for the 4 hour window of eating, make sure you warm yourself up to it. If you've never fasted before and that's something you haven't experienced, don't jump in day one doing a 4 hour eating window. Start with maybe the 8 hour for a couple days, then move to the 6 hour for a couple days, and then finally get to that 4 hour. You want to gradually work your way into that so you're not feeling all of the super negative side effects of fasting and be like, this is too much, I can't do it. So again, that one's for our most extreme cases, and we will not be maintaining that one. That one's not one that you could do every single day after you're done with this 77-day challenge. I would not suggest that. I would suggest still fasting with these other windows. That those are maintainable, those are doable. You're still going to see the amazing side effects from fasting. So the other one is kind of where I set in that 6 to 8 hours. So I'm always kind of in between those two. But the 6 hour window, basically an 18-hour fast. This is great for weight loss and long-term fasting. So just depending on how quickly I get home from work or how quickly I have an opportunity to eat, I'm always doing about 6 to 8 hours of an eating window. And this one is great. You're still getting all the amazing benefits that come with fasting and what that can do for not just weight loss, but all of the other things that are going on hormonally in our bodies. So I kind of tell everybody to start off with that 6, unless, you're on that top tier where you're like, I need to lose weight to be able to move and to get rid of some of all of these ailments that I'm dealing with physically. Okay, and then the last one is our 8-hour fasting window. So this is a 16-hour fast. This is pretty basic. This is what most people do whenever they talk about intermittent fasting, is they do a 16-8. So this is a great one for beginners. This is a great one to everybody kind of start off as a jumping point and do it for, a couple days so you can kind of get the hang of what it's like to skip a meal and then move into that 6 hour. I would say almost everybody's goal should be that 6 hour range for the 77 days, unless they're in one of those extreme cases where they really need to lose weight. And always consult your medical professionals if you are seeing somebody because you are having a lot of medication due to some illnesses. I also think it is important to note that as you start fasting and losing weight, those things might need to be adjusted. So always seek guidance from your medical professional if you're starting to feel off or those medications are starting to make you feel off. Always seek out guidance and let them know that you are fasting and that you are losing weight and things might need to be adjusted. So my only caveat here is if you have not hit puberty yet. So if we're looking at our young ones who want to jump on these things with mom and dad and we want to do it as a family, make sure that you guys are consulting a physician, number one. And two, I would stick to them being in that 8 hour, that last one, that 8 and 16. They could skip breakfast and be okay and still get all these amazing benefits. and start them there and kind of let them hang out there. Because they haven't hit puberty yet, we don't want to mess with anything and ever deprive them of the nutrients that they need to be growing. So if they are pre-puberty, you can have them skip that one meal, and then also give them as much food as they want during that time that's off the food list. Let them eat like crazy off that food list. Just making that one change for them would make a huge difference. So I can't wait to hear. If you guys have questions, please drop it in the comments and I'll try to do my best to answer the questions the best I can. Like I said, these are suggestions. Please always reach out to your medical professionals if you are already on a strict regimen or anything like that. I can't wait to hear your success stories. Please like and subscribe and follow along.